Infosys reported its Q3 numbers, and everyone was waiting for one thing: AI revenue. Because this quarter, the comparison was unavoidable. TCS is openly talking about a $1.8 billion AI run rate. Accenture is putting AI numbers front and center. HCL Tech has started showing how the money is flowing. But Infosys, complete silence on that front. What it did, though, was offer activity. 4,600 AI projects, 500 agents, AI work touching almost 90% of its top clients. Great, awesome. But it also sounds carefully and calculatively incomplete. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page, and tonight we want to understand: is Infosys playing a longer, smarter game or avoiding a number it doesn't want to show you? If you're ready, let us find out. What do the numbers reveal? Revenue up 45,479 crore rupees. That's almost a 1,000 crore rupee jump in 90 days. The profit down, sliding 2.2% to 6,654 crore rupees. Why? Well, because the future is expensive. There are wage costs, labor codes, and the massive bill for building AI capacity. But what stood out, on the other hand? $4.8 billion in large deals. 57% of that is net new, which is a recovery. Guidance is raised to 3.5%. Sure, there's a lot happening inside the business, absolutely. But the market looks for one clear signal, which is if AI needs to show up as a number. And that signal still remains fuzzy till that happens. But there is something which we notice in the discourse which is split. Competitors say, look how much money we make from AI. Infosys says, look how much AI we actually use. They release the scale metrics: 4,600 projects live, 28 million lines of AI generated code, 500 AI agents deployed. The Devon partnership? It was not a PR stunt. Devon is live inside client systems as we speak. Infosys argues that AI isn't a product. They say it is the new operating system. For them, it's more like the air, supply. And their logic: you can't bill for the air separately. Not at all. But of course, we think there is a deeper reason for the silence. We'll get to that in a second. Infosys is betting on one formula: human plus agent plus fabric. Topaz Fabric is their lair. It's in engineering, it's in data, it's in risk. They are positioning themselves not just as a service provider, but as a distribution engine. Startups like Cognition and many alike need Infosys to get into the Fortune 500. We, of course, had covered this in our Infosys as Distribution Engine episode. Please watch it. It gives an incisive viewpoint. It is time that I, of course, now address the young engineers watching. Hello, hope you're doing wonderfully well. And please listen to this very closely. TCS cut 11,000 jobs and Infosys is hiring 20,000 freshers. But you know what? Wait, it is not celebration time as yet, because two Indias are starting to emerge. India A, the engineers who control the agents. India B, the engineers who write the code the agents can now write. Infosys is interested in India A. They are rolling out specialized engineer roles. Starting salary, 22 lakh rupees. Sounds nice, no? Of course, they are willing to pay, but only if you are elite. If you're average, you remain invisible. So, of course, we hope that with this clarification, all of you determined engineers will find your path to success. That is truly our wish here on Front Page. Oh, and before we go into the Front Page take, very quickly, a fact check on the US visa drama. Infosys was clear. No one was apprehended. One employee was denied entry. One. They are continuing the process, but they are moving the work to distributed delivery. The message: We don't need to be in the United States to run the United States. And as promised, now the front page analysis slash take. Why hide the AI revenue? Why is it a mystery? It could be because reason one, cannibalization. AI automates legacy work. If Infosys shows $1 billion in AI revenue but loses $1 billion in legacy maintenance, the net growth is zero. They don't want to show the substitution effect. Reason two, the TCS trap. Once you give a number, the market demands it goes vertical. Infosys refuses to play that game. Reason three, strategic ambiguity. They want to signal that AI is everywhere, not just a SKU on a bill. Infosys is transforming from a body shop to an agent carrier. 4,600 projects, as we mentioned, don't happen by accident. It is definitely a redesign of the enterprise. And of course, now we would like to request for your inputs because we want to know, are you team India A or are you worried about India B? Please do let us know in the comments below. This is, of course, Front Page by AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.